Good morning, my queens and my queens. Everyone's doing the day in the life of an LA POS. And I'm like, guys, I'm a princess. I am not a POS. I pride myself on not being a POS. That's what we're gonna do this week. It's gonna be the most normal week of my entire life. This weekend, low-key I was living it. I took a Pilates class with my sister and it was really hard and my arms still hurt. But I will be going back. I went to the beach. Oh my gosh, I went to the beach for the first time, not even the first time this year. I was at the beach for New Year's. It was very nice weather. Actually, we really just went, took a nap, and then came home. Yesterday was my queen bee Julia's birthday, and she's going to Miami, so I have to send down her birthday present, but I wanted to wait a little bit, so by the time she gets back from Miami, it is right at her doorstep. What else am I doing this week? See, that's just like the life of a princess. You just don't know what any day brings. You have maybe 2 things to do on your to-do list. I am here in my bed. Last night, I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I was so hyped to see this movie. I'm gonna insert a clip of me when I was younger, and I'll just let it speak for itself. Yeah. I've been this way since I was very little. That was after we had gotten the Michael Jackson Experience video game on Wii. It changed my life forever. I am a firm believer that Michael Jackson is just a very deeply misunderstood person. And that is exactly what that movie proved right to me. And I think there's gonna be a second part. At the end, it says like his story continues. And I looked at my sister and I was like, why is nobody gagged right now? That means there's a second part. She was like, no, it just means like his legacy went on. And I was like, well, yeah, no, duh, we're watching the biopic right now. I went home and I Googled my own Michael Jackson 2 biopic. Like, is there gonna be another one? And it was all just rumors. And then I pretty much got confirmation that it is in the early production stages. And that one is gonna be really, really sad. Cause like I went into this one knowing like, he's not gonna die. Like, it's gonna be more happy, uplifting. I did cry. I was holding back tears the entire time. More recently, I've had a lot of appreciation for performers. And like I watched Addison Rae's Coachella set and I genuinely started crying. I'm an Addison Rae truther, okay? I really love her. I think her music is amazing. I think she's grown so much. If you are a heavily spiritual person, you know that all of those words and all of the lyrics are like heavily her manifestations. It's speaking it into the world. I just resonate with that so much because I'm like, that is how I live my life. Like, it's just amazing to see how far she's come, even though people literally hate her. People literally hate her so bad. But yeah, I was just really proud of her. And it seems like she's really found her, like, her footing. That's how I felt in the Michael Jackson movie. I cried when he was performing. But I mostly just cried because I was like, wow, that is somebody chasing their dream. It is beautiful to watch to me. And that is what I want for myself. So don't even look at what is underneath there. So cute. Let's get out of here. That was a mission. But we did it. We shipped out Julia's present. I was low-key procrastinating sending it. I was like, maybe I could wait till Monday. No, I couldn't. It just got me thinking, like, I am at the post office. I feel like now 75% of my time is spent at the freaking post office because I've just become like the master at shipping things. I've been doing Depop for like over a year, and I send Julia packages probably like 6 times a year. So I've gotten really good at packaging up candles and sending stuff over to her. I accidentally stole Julia's Miu Miu sunglasses, and I thought I stole them from another friend. Went to my friend's birthday party and there was a lot of girls there, and when I was cleaning out my bag when I came home, there was 2 sunglasses that looked just like mine, and I was like, and then I turned the other sunglasses around. Mew Mew. I said, oh my god, I stole somebody's Mew Mew sunglasses. So I text my friend, I'm like, can you ask your friends if anybody lost a pair of sunglasses? Leaving out the Mew Mew part because I didn't want somebody to come up and be like, oh my god, yeah, they're mine. And then I give them to like some random person. None of them claimed the sunglasses. And then I text Julia and I'm like, I think I was just graced by God, and I think these Mew Mew sunglasses landed in my lap. And she said, I hate to break it to you, those are not your sunglasses, those are mine. Of course they're your sunglasses, why wouldn't they be? Because you're the only person I know who knows Mew Mew. This is such an LA conversation. She says I took them for New Year's when we saw each other, but I swear I didn't have that bag on New Year's. So I think I took them Halloween 2025 and flew back from New York with them. And I've just had them ever since. I was in possession of designer sunglasses and I didn't even know. Anyways, I shipped them back to her, and that is why that package cannot go missing. But tonight I'm going to a wine bar, so I will see you guys then when I'm all put together and ready. Toodaloo. I never gave you guys a fit check. Oh my god, look at the sunset behind me. I never gave you guys a fit check, but I'm wearing a brown sweater, jeans, and boots. It is the end of April, and May is going to be expensive, chaotic, busy, and international. Heavy on expensive though. I've been planning it for over a year, pretty much. The expenses have already, I've already paid for most of it. And it's been a planned expense, but there is a scheme that has brewed and conspired in the last week that is an unexpected cost. I can't elaborate further, but until I've secured the bag, I cannot elaborate further. Just know, the one thing about me is I'm always scheming. Put it in the way I'm always doing something behind my mom's back. As a 25-year-old, I'm always doing something behind my mom's back. And this scheme, I'm doing it behind her back. Because I know she's going to be like, you shouldn't do that. Why are you going to do that? That's stupid. And that's the tea! I am going to go. I'm not, doing anything crazy. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just spending a ton of money. And I think that's okay. That is my responsibility to take on, okay? If I gotta find a side hustle this year, then I gotta find a side hustle. I think it's gonna be worth it. There's only one person watching this who knows exactly what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, it's gonna be worth it. I just woke up from a nap, and I want to talk about last night we went to a wine bar. It was really fun. It was vibey, a little bit pretentious. But I did tell my friend, I was like, in another life, I'm a pretentious gay man. And she said, another life? Girl, she was clocking me. She said, that is you right now. So yeah, it was really fun. It was very nice to catch up. But it just made me, I've been thinking a lot lately, okay? And I do spend a lot of time up in my head. I was just I think this year it's really clicked to me how appreciative I am for the people in my life. I talked a little bit about this in my last video, but I've really been thinking about what are 25 things that I have learned in the last 25 years. Because obviously I don't think I know it all, but I feel like I'm in a very lucky position when it comes to the relationships in my life that I know that not everybody has. In the last year, I've really let my guard down and just gotten comfortable being myself, no matter who I'm around. Yes, you have different friends for different things, but there comes to a point where yeah, we do different things together, but I'm not fully masking myself and my personality when I'm with you. For the most part, I'm fully myself, and it is accepted. I think I used to be a different version of myself for different people, and not necessarily even in a bad way, but I think I mostly did it out of fear of not being accepted. And once I let that down, to me it was kind of like a social experiment. I was like, okay, let me see how this goes, because like I only have one life. I want to live it truly and authentically. Once I did that, girl, my relationships like deepened. It took me a while to realize, like, girl, it doesn't really matter. Like, people are gonna love you. If they love you, they're gonna love you. If they've loved you since the 8th grade, they're gonna keep loving you till now. This year especially, I'm feeling extra grateful for like solid core relationships that I have in my life, with like people who have just stuck around with me since we were like 15, and like to see in our adult relationships it being reciprocated. No matter how hard it is to like find time for each other, we all still find time for each other and like communicate with each other. And I think that's something that I'm really learning not to take for granted right now. In like the last 2 months, every time I hang out with my friends, I'm like, wow, I love you guys. Like, I want to be like with my glass of wine crying to them about how much I love them, because that's how I feel. I do want to film 25 things I've learned in 25 years. I'm like, do I film it at the end of 25? I don't think I have 25 things written down. I have a few up here. Let me know if that's something you guys want to hear from me, because like I need to brainstorm. This is a realistic week in my life, guys. Especially after March. I feel like March is so hectic that I low-key feel like, not depressed, but like I'm twiddling my thumbs. I'm so used to being so booked and busy. But let me tell you, May, I am going to be so busy. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'll give you guys a little hint as to what's coming. I'm going on an international trip for 2 weeks. And that means I have to have at least 3 weeks of work planned for my job. And I'm very nervous. I haven't done that in a long time. I don't think I've ever gone anywhere for 2 weeks. So I'm really excited for you guys to be along on the journey with me. We're going to be planning outfits. We're going to be packing together. I'm going to take you guys there with me. But I don't want to tell you guys exactly where I'm going yet. I want that to be a surprise. I do have a lot of exciting things planned in May, I swear. I can't promise anything, but I hope it's not just videos of me talking to my camera, because that's what it's really been lately. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are telling your friends that you love them, because you should be. Sorry for looking busted. I swear I'll look better in the next one. But I love you guys so much, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you go out and tell your friends you love them after this. And I will see you in the next one.